Hello, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin and how are you doing? We are back with another retro review. We are going to continue rating Desiderata Valley. Now, if you missed the first part of Desiderata Valley, I have the link down in the description below as well as other neighborhoods I've rated. I've compiled them into a playlist so you can check it out. So let's continue rating Desiderata Valley. Our first lot video is 111 East Pleasure Path. Okay, this is a starter home very obviously. So as you walk in, you'll be the kitchen and the dining area, which is not very common in where I come from because usually kitchen is at the back of the house. And then the blue carpet signifying that's the living room, bathroom in the center, and reach to the end room, the bedroom. I don't really like the layout of this house because the bedrooms is all the way to the end. You have walk one single track that's not even that good. From the outside, it's pretty basic, very little landscaping with the wide path like this. And the more grass in the middle. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's a starter home. I'm not really a fan of this layout, so it's not off with a good start. So I'm going to rate this house a 6. Our second lot is 175 East Pleasure Path. Okay, we have another lot, starter home like style, but this one has a deck. And then we go up here, which is the living room is, and all the way to the back. The kitchen is smack in the middle in a room, and presumably I don't see a bathroom. I don't see the dining table anywhere. The bathroom is a little bit too big and it's very far from the bedroom they assume they put there. I would change the layout a lot and I put the kitchen somewhere else, back of the living room area. That would be a second, I would say. Let's check out from the outside. It's very boxy. It's not my favorite layout either. It's like a style, which is not my favorite either. At least this tile it up to the pathway. The layout wasn't that great. Not great of a style of the house. And yeah, nothing much to like here. It's even far worse than the first one, I think. So I'm going to give this house a 5. Our next lot is 189 West Pleasure Path. Okay, this is another starter house again. Starter house in The Sims 2 isn't that great. A lot of them aren't that good. So we see there's nothing much except the kitchen, basic layout to the back, and the corner there behind the stairs is a bathroom. Upstairs there's a huge bathroom on the second floor, but then the bedroom is a little bit too narrow. From the outside it's not looking any better and it's just a big square house with on the deck. I appreciate they don't put on the foundation, I put on the column deck, which is interesting. Overall this house, another house is not my favorite. You really need to rearrange and do some nicer layouts for this house to make it work much more nicer. So yeah, this house also gets a 5. Our next lot is 196 Main Street. Okay, this house looks a little bit much more better. I think much more well organized. The kitchen is at the side with a dining area. We have 2 rooms at the ground floor and there's a double wide staircase. I would cut the staircase a little bit narrower. I don't think we need that much. Bedroom and bathroom on the stairs as well. Pretty standard. Okay, from the outside it looks way much better than the starter homes. The layout is a little bit different and it is pretty well designed as far as DA houses go. Alright, this isn't the worst one so far. I think this is pretty much the one which is not saying a lot. So this definitely bumps up the score. So yeah, I would give this house an 8. Our next lot is 244 Hillside Pass Road. Okay, we have this lot of house. Pretty interesting layout in the middle here. It's a diagonal roof walls over here. As the kitchen is pretty cohesive design. Bedroom at the back over here. At the middle, there's a bathroom. And then there's another room here. I would presume that would be a study. The living room is quite spacious. Okay, from the outside, there's a nice deck. The front, although that I would rather, there's a clipping of the roof over here upstairs. At the back, I would put dormers. The detail isn't that much. Okay, this is a pretty functional house, I would say. The design isn't the best, but it's cohesively designed. The interesting layout and inside the house really pulls up the score a little bit. So I'm going to give this house an 8. Our next lot is 290 Hobby Drive. Okay, the first thing I see is a lake all running through the front to the back. A house, really nice. So that's a step up from terms of landscaping. In terms of the house, it's just a square lot, and the bathroom is at the corner over here. Living room, neat, spaciously designed. There are 2 rooms, one in the front and one at the back over here. So the rooms will face to the kitchen. Pretty weird they put a book near the kitchen area instead of the living room. Here from the outside, the house wasn't looking that great, just the landscape of the lake. They pull up the visuals better with the more textured grass. Okay, this house is not too bad, I would say. So yeah, I would say that we need some renovation to make it look more nicer. But overall, this house deserves 7. Our next lot is 1042 East Dreaming Drive. Okay, we have sort of a starter house again, or at least a starter house feel. I do like the blue carpet and the wallpaper they chose. The kitchen at the back, dining area and living room in front. Upstairs will be the hallway towards the bathroom over here. The tiles looks pretty weird, but this is cohesive. And there are 2 rooms. So one of them is green with the carpet laid down. Okay, from the outside, only the front part has a nicer windows. I wish it would be more consistent throughout the house. And yeah, it's another house and it's really boxy. I don't know why EA gives us really houses that are done really nice, especially starter homes. So I'm going to give this house a 6. Our next lot is 1051 West Leisure Lane. Okay, looking from this outside, we have a huge lawn area, yard area at the side of the house. That's pretty nice. At the back deck over here, we start from the side, going into the hallway, go to the staircase, go to the living room, and as well as the corner there's a kitchen, and we assume there's enough dining space. Behind the staircase there will be a bathroom. Let's check out upstairs. So yeah, upstairs is just a hallway to 2 different rooms. That's pretty much it, as well as 1 bathroom. Okay, looking from the outside, it's pretty much a basic looking house. Nothing too excited about, but it's decently designed. The roof in front, I would put it a bit more lower porch. Alright, this house, the layout on the inside is good, but I do not really favor the outside. Except there's a side yard. Interesting. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to give this house a 7. Our final lot is 1097 West Dreaming Drive. Okay, the first thing I noticed is a winding path towards the house with main paint. That is something more creative. If you don't like floor tiles, you can use main paint to spray it, make more windy, more organic pathways. Okay, the layout of the house looks pretty alright, with the living room over here, dining room at the side corner over here, small kitchen in the middle, and then there's rooms, 2 rooms in between. There's a common bathroom. Okay, the layout is a little bit more interesting because there's a diagonal entry, but the roofing is a little bit much to be desired. This pretty much happens when you gable roof just in like this. Okay, not too bad, but not too great either. I think this is pretty much the common theme of Desiderata Valley. So I do like some of the designs they choose for this house. So, but not the roofing is a bit weird. So I'm going to give this house a 7. Okay, here are the scores for Desiderata Valley unoccupied lots. What do you guys think? Please leave me a comment. Overall, I think I agree. Somebody said that Desiderata Valley starter homes are not that great, and indeed it's not that good, and it's too basic and it doesn't look really nice at all. That's like asking for a serious makeover, renovation. Especially the layouts, it doesn't really work very well for me. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West End Missings for more updates on retro Sims content. And don't forget to go to the community tab to vote for the last 4 neighborhoods in The Sims 2 I'm going to rate next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!